Welcome in, YouTubers, and we're gonna get into another one of a football highly episode talk, and that's New England versus the Bills yesterday. Now I am in the city where the Bills play, home of the Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't even go there. Now let's just not me not to sugarcoat nothing like this. All right, I ain't a fan of the Bills. I wasn't born where OGs was handed down the Bills tradition. Otherwise, I probably would have. But nah, the time I started watching football, I realized it was other teams more than it is. But the fact of the matter is, I like to thrash them, crack jokes on them and stuff. I ain't gonna do that today. You know why? On the exception of the Bills always had defense. For me watching football in the late 90s, all the way up to today, I noticed one thing about them. They always have defense. But then I noticed a few years ago, lately, as in, your defense can only do so much when the offense can't produce. The Buffalo offense never could produce. When Doug Flutie's here, that was it. When not Rob Johnson. When Drew Bledsoe was here, he had a few, but it wasn't good. It wasn't enough. It wasn't good. Defensively, they were still good, but offensively, they sucked. And then Rob Johnson sucked. He got a goddamn Super Bowl sitting on the damn bench on Tampa Bay next to Brad Johnson. So where I'm at with it now, like I can go sit here and see a Bills fan and probably gonna make fun of them, crack them, laugh, and make sure they humble and know they place in it and let you know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them type of fans know that no, it ain't your time yet. So you gotta keep them humbled and in their place. But in reality, the Bills today, they gotta be. You have to give them their respect. For the simple fact, like I said, since Doug Flutie's the last quarterback to take them boys to the playoffs, the conference at least. I know the Bills made a wild card and shit party before, but party one time out of there, out of the last what 20? Yeah, out of the last 20 years, the last year 1999 to 2019. That's been 20 years. That was the last time I remember the Bills being in playoffs. But just like I said, Doug Flutie, Drew Bledsoe, and now Josh Allen. Them three quarterbacks, you look at the 20 years history of the Bills, them the only three quarterbacks that's been good here so far. Josh Allen, after me hearing about him saying the N-word or something like that, just hearing the news, and then hear Stephen A. Smith break it down like, yeah, you can't, he's a kid, whatever, blase, blase. When I found out he's with the Bills, I said, oh, they got him? After my Chargers beat the crap out of Nathan Peterman and they kicked him out, you seen Allen come in there do his thing. Or no, they had Tyrod Taylor, then they drafted Allen. The fact of the matter is, you got to give the Bills their respects now if you are outsider, because defensively you've seen him just shut down Tom Brady. I know it's probably some Bills suckers right now, and I want to sit here and say, what about your mans? He ain't do shit. Yeah, he ain't do shit, though. But as a team, the Patriots defensively still crack y'all shit. But I'll say this. If Josh Allen party stayed in there, see, he was throwing picks, though. They get down the field, but he was throwing picks, though. But it seems like he throws about 50 fucking picks first and then come back at the end of the game and win. You got to watch out for dudes like that. Dudes that can throw picks like that, like turnovers like that, and still be close in the game or win. You have to watch out for dudes, because all he has to do is fix his shit off. So going into this game, I'm gonna give the Bills the first quarter. If they ain't sitting here scoring as much points as them dudes in the at least first quarter, or some points on the board, it's over. And what do you know, 13-0 in the first quarter, but defensive points though, in a field goal. I don't see Josh Allen scoring more points than fucking Tom Brady. But then again, he's more mobile than Tom Brady and can escape the pressure and shit like you've seen him do. Pocket time and shit. You've seen him escaping like that. Josh Allen is the future. And folks that know me know I fucks with my man Josh Allen, though. It's still forget the rest of the Bills, but you already know. You can't be blind when you see John Brown, Cole Saw Beasley, and Frank Gore, them veterans getting added onto a team that ain't have no vets really and shit defensively. And you know what I'm saying? So I say that to say this. The Bills is getting there. And I think when they do fucking get there, they're gonna be like the Seattle of the East over here. One of them fucking teams with defenses over here. Bills always had defense over here. And just like my cousin used to tell me, he said, dude, it's not that you hate the Bills. You just hate the stupid shit that they do. And during them times, because I'm in my late 20s now. He just about, only 3-4 years younger than me. So it's like, you seen the dumb shit that they do, yeah, it makes you hate them. Shit, I ain't a Bills fan, though. But he is kind of right, though. It's the stupid shit that they do. And then when you see the fans that be sitting here talking that stupid shit, you be like, dude, it's the fucking Bills. But I say that to say this. So defensively, a defensively game. I'm sorry this went long, but a defensively game. Defensive game. Now, once again, if you from my era of the late night football, if you're a football fan, period. If you know football, period, you ain't got a problem with this. But if you especially from that 1998, 99, 2000 era, if you from this fucking Ray Lewis era, as a youngin, growing up to teenager, an adult and shit, you get what I'm saying. John Lynch, Brian Dawkins, my man Javon Curse, Joey Porter, Troy Palmer. If you ain't from that era right there and you just now started watching football, you done. Football is soft and you ain't gonna never know what it's like to sit here and see shit. Alright, that's what my problem is with the era and generations and shit. Even me, I went back in time and looked at the old 85 Bears defense, Pittsburgh 70s defense. What? Man, what? They wouldn't even be allowed to even play football today. So, I say that to say this. Josh Allen sits here running the ball. You know what I'm saying? The quarterback sneaking shit. He was getting there, and I forgot his name. But either way, one of the Patriots defensive players laid the hammer down. You dig? And it was almost like a Ray Lewis type of hit, but see, it was a corner or a safety, so they're not as big as the linebackers. But I know Ray Lewis approved. I know a lot of defensive players approved. Brian Dawkins, John Lynch. I know they approve. Charles Tillman, I know they approve of that. Joey Porter, Ferrier, Palomar, I know they approve of that hit. Ed Reed, Terrell Suggs, I know they approve of that hit. Because that's football. To sit here, oh my, I feel like Homer Simpson. I have to choke somebody right now because I can't stand how pussified people is really grown-ass men who's from the same era as me or beyond. It's a motherfucker that's 10 years older than me crying like a fucking bitch right now. Literally. Because, did you see that hit that he did on Josh Allen? I mean, they didn't find him. So, the news is I got to see what Vontaze burfict did. Alright? Oh, shit. I got to see what Vontaze burfict did. Because it is saying here on the Instagram, suspended for the remaining of the 2019 season. And the reason I bring up that, like talking about the Patriots, because somebody here said, well, what about the hit that they did, that the person did to Josh Allen? They didn't get fined for it. And helmet to helmet isn't always a fucking helmet to helmet. One dude is bigger, one dude is shorter, one dude is taller, one dude is wider. Like the angles and connections. I'm lowering my shoulder, but because of the shoulder pads, it just looks like common sense. The shoulder pads, the helmets. When you're lowering your shoulder, your fucking head is gonna go down too, lowering it. I'm not trying to helmet you. I'm trying to I'm trying to, of course, break your shit. I'm sorry. See, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not from this fucking era of generation and fuck shit. I'm not. I'm coming from them school of hard knocks. Alright? I was taught just by watching football. Sean Taylor would not be able to come in and play for this pussy ass league known as the NFL 2019 today. Because you know what? Man, the type of hit Sean Taylor was putting on both, and this was just fucking 10 years ago. Imagine that hit that he put on that punter or the Norman dude who was the former Buffalo Bills dude, by the way. I don't know if he was a punter, kicker, either way. What he did in that Pro Bowl, if he smacked the shit out of the fucking quarterback today like that, they would suspend this man for a whole year, dude. The NFL, man, we get the concussions, we get it all, the protocols and shit, this and that, but you know what you sign up for. The UFC fighters, the same shit, the UFC fighters get fucked up 20 times harder than the NFL players. These motherfuckers is kicking each other and they fucking, come on. Motherfuckers get they fucking spinning heel kicked fucking head off and be shaking and shit. And they still come back and fight, man. You know what you signed up for when you join in the sports. Don't be surprised. Don't act. Now, we get dirty players. I can understand that. Dirty. I'm not looking for, like, yo, like the player's over, but the dirty player looked at me, give him the head signal, and say, yo. And then he goes over there and trying to fucking, on some little giant shit, like the player's over, but the son, the dad still wanted the son to fuck up Richie, or if that was his name and shit like that. And then what Ed Harris say, man, we don't do that over here. You do that again, you're gone. We don't do that over here. Like, them type of hits I get. But in the action of field, let the motherfuckers play football. Burfict, Vontaze look like the type of nigga that belonged in the fucking NFL 10 years ago. He shouldn't, man. Yo, Vontaze, bro, if you looking at this dog, listen, man, you come to play football. You defensive player, man. Ain't none of this sissy shit. You defensive player for a reason. Knocking motherfuckers out, getting that ball back. Lawrence Taylor fucking type of motivation. I don't get what it is so hard. I don't know if I should just speak for myself or for the other few people I know that's like me, but it is just, I can't believe, like, I feel bad for you youngins. I feel bad and you know what? It even sucks when it's people older than me who's accustomed to that want to be on TV now acting like, oh, well, no, you can't supposed to do it. It's the league says not to do it, don't do it and shit. Oh, shut up. I'm pretty sure you was just like us, motherfucker, sitting here applauding of them hits and shit. Can you imagine if Joe Mean Green was to sit here he's the defensive tackle, so he got to get past the 400-pounder before he can lay the smackdown on you. Can you imagine if Mean Joe Green sitting here coming up to the quarterback and, I got to touch. Dude, I'm sitting here seeing so many fucking defenders come up to the quarterback and literally hold them up, because if they was to even let the fucking quarterback fall, a flag, dude. Get this fucking pussy shit out of here. Dude, this shit pissed me off so much, dude. This shit pissed me off so much, man. Right? So, like I said, man, this is football. Man, it's grown men crying on how other grown men is hitting other grown men. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. There's really grown men out here crying that grown men is hitting other grown men. It doesn't get any more softer than that. Let's read the comments here, people, because this is what really got me in, man. G. Conley. What's this? Jerome Conley. Is this the Raiders dude? Okay. So a dude from the Raiders. Conley? I'm not sure, but either way, he said y'all so greasy. All right. The fact of the matter is, we're going to go over these comments. I thought this was a man's game. That's what the one dude said. I thought this was a man game. So you know what's about to happen, people. You all know what's about to happen, right? About to read these motherfuckers out. It's like 50 comments, and we know we gotta sit here and break down dickheads from regular people. I thought most people would care more about something being that close to becoming brain dead and or paralyzed and or concussed for a lengthy amount of time. Even if you don't get hit in the head, your brain is jumbling around every time you have a collision. Scientifically, somebody's fucking using science here. Because hell yeah, your brain is, like I said, man, UFC. Them motherfuckers get a spinning heel kick, which 9 times out of 10 is faster than a fucking big ass NFL player coming after you to hit you. Do you think you just you don't work out? What you think the gym is for? Motherfucker, you don't want to be fucking, if you're a running back or a quarterback, you don't want to fucking get, not, if you're a running back, why you think the running backs go hamburger? If you don't ask a running back, you know that getting smacked by them big ass linemen, you need to be big, man. Fuck out of here. Yeah, I'd rather have that than take direct force trauma to the skull. They're making millions to fuck their bodies up. It's not like they don't know what they're signing up for. Thank you. I see. That's why I said I don't think that I can sit here and I don't know if I can just speak for myself or for the few people that's like me. You know what you're signing up for. I know that football can lead to serious fucking injuries. But I love the fucking game of football. And when you love it, the fucking injuries, man, when you really love the fucking game of football and shit like that, injuries don't even when you get hurt, it don't hurt. You like, man, they lucky I ain't on this fucking field right now. They lucky I got, man. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Ray Lewis. The motherfucker taught me how to fuck smack somebody on this bitch. All of them did. All of them from the air. Brian Dawkins, who? John Lynch, man, I will fucking say these names all fucking day. How many people have concussions without helmet-to-helmet hits? Very many. But of course, you go back into dude's history and you want to destroy it for the rest of his life. So basically, Vontaze, I'll just call you Vontaze, dog. Anyway, because you have a history, they already gonna take you out, blackball you. The next one to get blackballed, bro. They gonna definitely have it out for you. He couldn't even, after this year, he gonna come back next year, he probably won't even be able to come back next year. But if he did, they will flag him just for hitting somebody now because he got a history. And it's so easy to sit here and say this and that, man. NFL's a bunch of soft ass shit now, man. And they know they is too. Of course, they don't want to deal with the old school players who you know what I'm saying, their brain is like fucked up now and shit or whatever, and this and that from the hits. And it's like they can sue now for that shit and get their money back. Basically like that fucking weed whacker shit, Roundup or something, some shit going on, motherfuckers can get, it's the fucking $1 billion in refunds and that shit. So what they trying to do is save their ass so none of the players, so the old players can do it, but the players today can't come in 50 years later talking about we gonna sue y'all for CTE type shit. So now they want to sit here and try. Man, just, it should be in the contracts now. Like you can't, like how wrestling is, you can't sue if you get injured and shit in wrestling. You can't sue. That's what you sign up for. That's what the NFL need to do. You can't sue if you literally get fucked up from this because you know what this sports brings. Man, soft-ass motherfuckers nowadays, dude. It's the reason why this bum-ass, bitch-ass nigga 6ix9ine snitching. Soft-ass fucking shit. And then, with this era being so soft, it's making the motherfuckers who's older soft as hell sink down to this level. Hey, bro, on second that, let's shut down the UFC and glory kickboxing people because... No, hold on, I fucked it up. Hey, bro, on second that, let's shut down the UFC and glory kickboxing. People are taking knees and blows to the head constantly, but ain't nobody saying a damn thing. It is but trying to kill someone on the field is not allowed. Whatever. See, you have a groupie like this, but he's trying to kill somebody on the field. Man, Odell Beckham fucking attacked Josh Norman. Nigga flew like a fucking arrow across the fucking pit of people to smack Josh helmet to helmet. What? Fuck. Yeah, he probably got fined and suspended for it and shit, but not the whole fucking year. That shit was worse than anything Vontaze did. Give a fuck about knowing. And now you look at it, the people that sit here and see Antonio Brown hit, they probably be like, you know what? I wish he'd get hit again like that, though. But it was bad back then, but now on it because he didn't piss y'all off. What don't you get about the fact that players was defenseless and on his knees? And you don't see dudes launch head first into player heads anymore. Some helmet-to-helmet hits are intentional, where this one obviously was. Also, the guy has been suspended for 22 games already. How many times you gonna give this guy a chance if he refuses to play within the rules that every other defender in the league has to play to? Okay, but he wants to play football and do his shit the original way. All right, shit. I'll fucking shit. If he can still play football next year, that's, you know what? I'll be doing the same fucking thing. Real talk. I'll be coming out there doing my own shit. I don't give a fuck about y'all rules, y'all fines. I'm playing football the way I know football to be brought up. How I've sat here and seen Chicago Bears defense, Pittsburgh defense, Ravens defense, the Eagles defense, fucking Tampa Bay's defense. Come on. Seattle's defense. Seattle had Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas. Richard Sherman really wasn't smacking nobody, but as far as Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas, them motherfuckers, Bobby Wagner too, them motherfuckers know how to play football. Them motherfuckers was sitting here and smack boys. All right, smack boys. Referees, the referees couldn't even fucking call no more flags because that's how they fucking do this shit. If my man Vontaze Burfict want to come back and smack a dude again now, I gotta sit here and see the play because I still haven't seen it and shit. I just read that he was suspended for the whole year, but because of history and shit, he still kind of got suspended for the rest of the year. Man, obviously the man plays football and wants to play football, so fine him. You might as well just fine him. Suspending shit is just pathetic, man. The man's losing money and ain't getting nothing. Suspension ain't gonna do nothing. That don't teach you a lesson. That ain't gonna teach you a lesson. And football might as well retire and just fucking just stop. Just discontinue itself. Plenty of people say MMA and kickboxing is dangerous and it causes brain damage. Difference is those things are allowed in a sanctioned fight. And even if UFC, you can't knee or kick a guy in the head when he's down. All right, well, when it happens, we're not sitting here saying, oh, you could have killed him or you could have died or something like that. You just know that ain't loud. But your mind is in so much. So I would just guess in UFC, your shit is just on so much other shit that you ain't even realize that you did it. And it wasn't to cheat or kill a person or intentionally fuck him up. You just said, you seen an opening, you just forgot the rules for a second and said, oh shit, I can't do it. Or 12 to 6, you can't do it. You forget, you get caught up in all this shit. Eddie Alvarez probably would have beat the one nigga and shit had the referee went in his fucking face like that. Fucking him up off his game. Yeah, he might have fucking missed the rules and shit. I forgot who the fuck he was facing. But damn. Oh, Dustin Poirier and shit. See, I hate how some of these people fucking write they shit because it's not even English. Got me sounding like a fucking dumbass. They choose to play, not us. They get paid millions of dollars to play hard. Not be pussies. Millions of all this money. So basically, today, kids, you can go to the NFL. They're trying to make it more softer than the NBA. Yeah, just come on to the NFL. And don't worry, guys. We're not trying to make this a hard-hitting league no more. You can just come in and be more. It's going to be more motherfuckers wanting to be on offense because they know the chances of getting hit now and shit. You know what I'm saying? So much money now. You can make millions of dollars and nobody on defense is touching you. Just come on. Nobody can touch you no more. Man, NFL need to turn this shit into some fucking flag football and get the fuck out of here, man. Can't wait till the XFL fucking start. We can't see this pussy shit. I'm out of here. I ain't gonna read no more fucking comments, man. I already took up 24 minutes, man. I just wanted to make this brief and realize I'm on here strong and shit, man. I'm telling you, the NFL is dead. No, 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 no. Football is dead. The NFL is a business. You gotta remember that. NFL is a business. Football is dead. NFL is the business. You gotta remember that. Basketball is dead. NBA is a business. So you gotta remember that. They are a business. Alright, all this app shit, all this shit. I was sitting here just thinking with the NFLshop.com shit, like, cause I be seeing a lot of vintage, a lot of people on Instagram who it's something like that fucking show. It's like you find, I forgot that show they used to show on A&E. Should have that dude. Anyways, Storage Wars and shit. And you find old jerseys and shit in there from 92 and shit like that. So I was just sitting here thinking, like, so as the business expanded internationally, and for them the website era to come in, the computer era to come in, and for them to post their website and shit, I'm like, this only had to be about 30 years worth, 20 years worth. And I don't think they had, you know what I'm saying, in the 80s, it wasn't so easy for you to get jerseys and shit like that. I think this had to be some 90s shit. So when they was able to start branching out like that, that's when that's when football died, and that shit became a business. But once they sit here and see how now, oh man, XFL will be coming up pretty soon, and we can get our hard hitting shit. XFL, them motherfuckers know what they're expecting that shit. The quarterbacks know what they're expecting that shit. They know the shit gonna hurt. But the love of the game is what drives you to get your ass back up. You don't have to even fucking be playing the game. You don't have to be doing none of that shit. Man, street football tells you enough of what real football is. And we don't even have fucking shoulder pads on out here. So just imagine getting hit on some regular street shit. And then going to the NFL where all that shit is provided, but you still getting your clock knocked. Man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to your boy. We're going to be doing some more. We're going to be getting some real shit on just everything. My next joint, I'm about to cook up this Apple versus Androids and shit, though. Because iPhones is fucking trash, man. Apple is just fucking trash, period. Now, I just guess Apple computers is just good for you motherfuckers who wants to make music and shit like that. That's what the good for, you know what I'm saying? You get that for that shit. But I'm gonna go drill one in fucking Apple, because y'all motherfucking punks is soft. Holler, let me know what y'all boys, let me know how y'all think about this, man. How soft the NFL is getting out here, and instead of a suspension or a fine, they want to suspend dudes for a whole year now to really try to put, man, be out of here.